Hey guys, welcome back to Welcome Home Custom. Today we are going to review the files for the Dragonfly stained glass. Let's get started. All right, so let's go ahead and go over the DIY or stained glass Dragonfly. I call it stained glass because all of the pieces have a channel similar to stained glass. So we first and foremost always want to look at our instructions. It will include the colors that are used, supplies used, talk about all the different files that are in the group of files, along with just a quick overview of assembly. You also have a color planner, so you can paint this to plan out your colors if you wish. We are going to go ahead and go straight into the DIY file. We have backer, we have stand, and we have design and acrylic. So your backer is going to have tabs or no tab. No tab means you are going to hang it on the wall or you're going to have a stand made for it. If you want to include the stand that I have made for this, you would want to pick one of these files. These last three numbers correlate to the slot size in inches in the file. Go to my website, welcomehomecustom.com, go to the free section, and you can get a material measurement tool to help you identify which slot is best for you to use. So I'm going to go ahead and open one of these up. If we arrange and ungroup, we can see that these tabs are actually much bigger than the number that was shown in the file. That is because these are doubled. They are going to go through 2 layers of wood, therefore the tab needs to be double the slot size. Okay, so if you do need to adjust these tabs in any way, just make sure that it is double your slot size for it to work. Also note, if you want to use the acrylic and have the see-through pretty wings with light catching it through the back, you are going to want to cut this magenta line, and that will open up your backer so that you can include acrylic or flex. If you do not want to have an open back and you want it to be solid wood, you are going to ignore or delete the magenta. All right, so let's go ahead and delete this off. Let's go ahead and open up the stand, which is very basic, but we would want to go ahead and grab the same number that we used prior, and you'll see that we've got different slots. So again, we're going to do a arrange and ungroup. These slots are 0.193 inches in height. If you wanted to change the slots for any reason or you needed to, you would simply just make sure that this is unlocked and you can change it right here. Also make sure that your reference point is in the center. Okay. Moving on to the design, we will import and go to the design file. This is going to be all cut and the black is going to be scored. Please note, do not try to engrave this portion. It will error out. These are not cut closed shapes, and if you try to close the shapes, it's going to be a hot mess. So please score. That means it is going to be a line function, but you are going to set it at a very fast speed. I like to set mine at 300 speed, and then my power is much lower. I will do like a 25 high and a 12 low power. So you're marking the wood, you're not cutting it, but it's going to follow the lines all the way through this design. Then the last thing we have is the actual acrylic itself. Again, this is optional and you're only going to cut this and use it if you are cutting out the magenta line. All right. So we are going to go ahead and jump on over to a quick assembly. So I already spray painted this. You can see I did this kind of ombre effect. It's shining a little funny in the light, but it looks pretty in person. So I decided to not use any of the chevron pieces. I'm just going to leave them out. I'm going to glue with just the frame and the dragonfly and see how it goes. I think it will work leaving all those pieces out, and that might actually make it be a really good paint party because you're eliminating a lot of the pieces that need to be painted. So I'm going to grab a sheet. I'm just using an acrylic sheet with paper masking on it just because that was what I could find. But we are going to use it to cover the pieces up and flip it over in one big section so that we can then take the backer off and we are going to glue the pieces down. Now I am having troubles here because I ended up putting all of my pieces down when my paint was still wet. So I'm going to have to place all my pieces down real quick. Now I am going to use Star Bond and I am going to dot glue all the way around very quickly, trying to hit every single wing and all the way around the frame. Again, working fast because this glue does set up fast. But I didn't feel like I really needed to put it on those really thin rails because it's connected to the frame and it's also connected to the dragonfly. So that's going to hold everything down and in place. Next, we will want to put our backer back onto the dragonfly and flip it back over again. I'm just making sure I have everything lined up as well as I can. I will flip it right back over and expose the dragonfly. Last thing we would do is insert the slotted stand. Okay guys, that's it. Hopefully you found the tutorial helpful. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and check out more tutorials just like this. Thanks so much.